Alright, Sega Genesis arcade gaming fans. You'll want to listen to this one. The Telenet Shooting Collection is coming to Steam, finally. Previously, the four titles that are being released via this shooting collection: Granada, Avenger, Psychic Storm, and Gaiares. I think that's how you say it, Gaiares. They they were released on Nintendo Switch Online. Well, at least Granada, and I know Granada was. Gaiares was, and I'm not sure about the others. That looks like they were, yeah. They were all released on Nintendo Switch Online, but here's the problem. On Nintendo Switch Online, they're all $12 right now on sale, down from $15. Via the Telenet Shooting Collection on Steam, you will be able to purchase each of these titles for $5 a piece. So you're out $20 versus being out 48 to 60 on Nintendo Switch Online. Now, if you have one of a Steam portable, the Steam Deck I think it's called, then you can still play these games on the go just like you can on the Nintendo Switch, which I know that's a huge investment. Most people don't have it. That's fine. But if you're a fan of these titles, $5 a piece. It's a steal. Gaiares and Granada are based on the Sega Genesis releases. Granada, I know, was released on the Sharp X68000 in Japan. I'm not sure about Gaiares. The Avenger and Psychic Storm are based on the PC Engine releases. That's for anybody in North America. That was the TurboGrafx 16, and we did not get Psychic Storm or Avenger, as far as I know. Now, like I said, $20 for all four titles, or if you're like me and you're just a fan of one title, I'm a huge fan of Gaiares, then you're only out $5. You just buy the one you want. And so, are you a fan of this style of release, or would you prefer that they just charge $20 and just give you all four titles? Personally, I like the allowing you to buy just the games you want. I would gladly pay. There's a ton of retro games that I would gladly pay $5, maybe even $10 for, if I could just buy just that title. Like Sega, when they came out with the Sega Genesis collection, the various ones that had like 40 titles, they were like, it's like $40, $50. That was a good deal, but a lot of companies don't do that. A lot of companies want to give you like 3 or 4 titles and then charge $40, $50 for it. If I could just purchase Golden Axe 2, Shinobi 3, and like Columns 3, versus having to buy a collection that had all these other titles that I really don't care about, I would take the single game purchase. Anyway, let me know in the comments below what you think of this. It's coming. Telenet Shooting Collection on Steam will be available on November 10th. So not much longer. Let me know in the comments what you think.